The deal is official for two players, as Celtic have finally announced another signing, and it is none other than Nawrocki. The Celtic sign centre back for Legia Warsaw for an undisclosed fee. The 22-year-old has agreed a 5-year deal with the Scottish champions. Nawrocki made 30 appearances, all but 4 of them starts for the Polish Historia runners up last season, scoring 4 goals. Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers described him as a very highly rated young player and someone who we believe will be a great addition to the squad. He's also a player I'm very much aware of, having seen him play for Legia Warsaw in the Europa League. I know he was very keen to move to Celtic, he told his club website. The Bremen-born defender came through further Bremen youth ranks and transferred to Legia Warsaw permanently last summer after a year on loan. Nawrocki helped Legia win the Polish Cup, including deciding the final penalty scored it, as Legia Warsaw defeated league champions Riga Jeżewawa 6-5 in the shootout that followed a 0-0 draw. The Poland under-21 international was a substitute as Legia repeated defeat after another goalless draw with Rakow in this season's Polish Super Cup. However, he did not feature in Friday's win over LKS Lodz at the start of the domestic league campaign. Nawrocki pointed out that he knew how big this club is, considering the amount of Polish players who have previously played for Celtic. So I think it's around 4.3 million that Nawrocki signed for. So Celtic finally beginning to splash a bit of that war chest that Brendan Rodgers was promised. So there you have it. But in other news, Max Johnston has completed his deal, his big move to Sturm Graz. He's completed this on a 4-year deal after his Motherwell exit, of course. But yeah, it's an absolute disaster. Motherwell only getting 300,000 for a guy because the contract would not be signed. Damn it. So yeah, 4-year deal. Motherwell will be due a compensation fee of 300,000. The 19-year-old right back ended the season as a regular starter with the Scottish Premiership outfit, but rejected the offer of a new deal. Storm managing director Andreas Schieker says he has already proven in Scotland what great qualities he has. With his expansive style of play, he gives us another component in the full-back position and thus positively full competition. He told his club website Max will have the time to internalise our game principles. We are convinced that he will bring a lot of joy to the fans in Graz. Before leaving Scotland, Johnston told Sky Sports that it just felt crazy to be joining the club who will be in this season's Champions League qualifiers just 7 months after he returned to Motherwell following a loan spell with Cove Rangers in the country's second tier. Well, what I will say is, fair play to him, because not many players risk going abroad, and fair play to him for doing it. And personally, I would have took him at Rangers. Obviously not to replace Tab, but as an option. Because he's only 19 at the end of the day. Great wee player, and he would have been good to have around, man. Could have been a good potential youth prospect going forward as well. Could have been the Tavernier replacement, man. But anyway, guys, that is it for Fog Football. Nawrocki and Max Johnston have both joined their respective clubs in Stonegrass and Celtic, and we'll be back later on. Don't know if there'll be any match reviews. Might be a Rangers one. Might be a Rangers review, of course, of playing Olympiacos. There's a few other wee Champions League, Conference League, Viaplay Cup games as well. So stay tuned for all the action later. But until then, Nawrocki and Johnston have signed.